So, Mom, listen. You want to hear the conversation that Chandra and I had? You want to hear the conversation, Mom? Yeah, I was in Chicago a week ago.
Okay.
So we were talking about someone, asking me to be their sister wife. You know what that means, Mom?
Yes, I do. Someone asked you or someone asked her?
Someone asked me. Oh, wow. It's too early, Mom. Too early. It's a family channel, Mom. Kids are listening. Can't be cussing.
Excuse me.
Thank you. So, hold on, God. I told y'all, like, Mama doing, like, look, y'all remember the car was, like, way back there, right? We done got up on the tail of the car now, on the bumpy road. This woman is a speed devil. Y'all gotta excuse the windshield. We had a bad hailstorm here. How long? About a month ago. And so, like, we're in the rural area, so of course, like, it's hard for us to get to body shops that are not, like, packed 2-3 months in. So we went to talk to our insurance guy a month ago, so we're waiting to get in. But other than that, we just have to deal with this ugly flaw. Hey, so I want a chance to show you guys this. So, like, they're cutting timber back there. Like, this is what they do down here, is cut timber. Logging. I'm sorry, my mom corrected me. Logging. And so this is like the main, source of income down here in this area for decades. I'll show you guys other logging trucks as we're coming down the highway. We're on our way to take Mom to PT. Mom had, you want to tell them what you had, Mom?
A rotary cup surgery.
She had a rotary cup surgery. She's fine, you guys. Please don't freak out. Mom's fine. She's getting ready to go on a little vacation soon. Hopefully she'll send us some photos so I can, like, show you guys how much fun she had on her vacay. But yeah, back to the whole sister wife. So yeah, it took me off guard, of course, because I'm like, yeah, whatever. We're not in those type of areas, and nothing against anyone that is a part of that. To each his own. But what is your take on it, Mom? What would you have said if you was sitting there when I was asked that question?
I'll wait to see what your reply would be.
She would wait to see what my reply would be.
Even though I would be thinking in my head, my answer.
What would be your answer?
No.
No.
No. And then I'll come back and ask you, well, since you know how I feel, what would have been your answer? And be truthful. That's what I would ask you.
Well, I already gave my answer. It would be really hard for me to do that now. However, your stepdaughter Chandra, she said differently.
Yeah, I can see her.
And which I was cool with. Like, I would be cool with my sister if that's what she would want to do, and that would be her lifestyle choice, and I would support it. I told her I would be open to it. It would be hard for me to adjust to that whole situation, I think, over time, Mom, but I'm just open to a lot of things, but because this is just how this world is. But I think over time it will become an issue. Like, what would gross you out about it? I wouldn't say gross out. Let me use another word. Like, what turns you off about it?
I would have to think about the kids involved, the children involved.
Meaning, like,
people are satisfied their needs, but they're not thinking about the children, how they feel about when they are born into that environment.
Because they don't have any say so. Okay,
They
I
don't
can
have any
understand
say
that.
so. Going to school or the community or what.
Okay, I can respect that, Mom. I can. Well, would you take it if like one of us just showed up with a sister wife?
No, because that is your choice. Everyone has to live their own life.
True.
You have to interact with the consequences that comes with it.
Why have to be consequences, Mom?
I say if there are consequences that come with it,
True.
that's something you would have to deal with. Not me, because you chose that. Like I chose to be married twice. I didn't have to. One could have been enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my choice. So everyone has to make their own decision, be comfortable in what they decide to do, and then live in it.
Live in it. I got that, Mom.
Live in it, you know. If it's something that you decide to do, you decide it's not for me, then back up and regroup. Don't just stay in there if you're unhappy.
Well, I totally agree with you on that, Mom. Life's too short for that. I was trying. Oh, so I think, is this a logger truck coming up? No, that's like a big old tractor on that one. I didn't get a chance to show you guys. Like, I guess I could probably show it another day. I have to go. Are you going to the floral shop today or no?
Floral shop for what?
You wanted to look at some flowers.
Oh, you mean
Because I was gonna say I had to go get some roses, but I didn't bring the scissors to cut them.
yeah. Remember we have that appointment from 12 to 4 today. So.
Oh yeah, today is KK's softball game, so that'll be exciting this evening. So I will definitely be tuning back in, so you guys can definitely see some snippets of her softball game. So I just won't load this video till later on this evening, so then that way, you know, you guys can go ahead and see KK. She loves, this is her first year playing, which is exciting, and she's like a natural. I don't know what is going to happen with this girl, but she is a natural with the sport, so that's cool. Yeah, we got Jade in the background. Oh yeah, that's the tip. One of them. You're right. I was trying to find one with the logs on them. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like all of my face.
That's empty.
Yeah, he's empty. Jaden, say what's up. Jaden. He just is not. I get prices too cool. Y'all, I don't know. I have put on this chapstick, but they say it's also like a moisturizer, vitamin E. I've been trying to like get like this dead skin off my lips. It's always peeling. It's always peeling. So yeah, so tell them a little bit, Mom, before I let them go, because my video's coming to an end. The history of our grandfather, or my grandfather, with the logging, and why it's like so fun and interesting. Like when my mom talk about it, it's fun to hear her talk about it because she sounds like a little kid talking about her daddy, and it's so cute. But tell me in like 30 seconds, if you could, Mom, like the history of the logging and how Grandpa played a big part in that.
Well, when I was coming up, I was in, I think, 5th, 6th, somewhere along in there, when my dad got into it. It's called Puffwood, Pulpwood, Puffwood industry. That's when they had the smaller trucks, the smaller beds. So he did that full time and had his own crew, and everything was done by hand. the saw, power saw, and then he had a team of guys that pick up the pine, which was the pine wood. I'm sorry, pine tree. Pick it up and take it to the deck. And then there's another guy that had the loader, which had a cable on it, and that would hook the.
Here's one. I see it, Mom. So here's one right here, and you'll see those all up and down the. Here wants to play speed double.
Now
again,
those
y'all.
are called logging trucks. Those are the big boys. Now they replaced the small guys. Like they can get more with the longer beds than the short beds. So
I'll try to show you guys a short bed.
yeah, so that was how they did it, and then they would go.
It's so beautiful out here.
He would go and shop for parcel of land to cut timber, and then he'd take his crew there and cut the timber and take it to the mill. The closer the mill is, the more money you get.
And so how close is the mill to?
Right now, it's just probably less than a mile if you want to go there. It depends on if they need it.
Right.
And then you got so many small mills around this area. But if you go farther away from here, then you're paying more money because you're paying for gas. So that eats into how much profit you're going to make. So that is the logistics of it. And right now, like I said, here come another one. So
Right.
what time is it now?
It's almost
so
like
this probably is their second or third load.
right.
So they usually try to get 5 to 6 loads a day. Those drivers do. That's how they make their money. How many loads they make to the mill. They usually start about 5:30 in the morning.
And as you can see, it's so rural. It's nothing but trees out here, you guys. Like, look ahead, and all you see is just trees for days. Like,
Yeah.
trees.
In
Like,
my
this
little
is what
small
they
town
do.
of Gurdon, I think there's 5 companies there.
Mhm.
You got the Griffins, you got the Jesters,
Yeah,
you
in
got
this small town.
yep. And when my dad was pushed out by Ricketts,
Well, why you
now
wanna
he's-
just throw them out there?
No, I'm just saying because that's what it was. You know, you have to move the time.
They're still here. That family is still
yeah, but
in town.
now they're doing diesel.
Yeah.
They're doing a diesel repairs.
Shout out to the Ricketts.
Yes.
But I would dive in. A lot of people know I'm a history buff. I love history. So, of course, like, when my mom, talks about this, it just intrigued me. And I wanted to definitely come down here the older I got, the older my mom got. I just knew, okay, I have to preserve this time and make sure that I understand how important the history and the lineage go with my grandfather and my great-grandfather, even my great-grandfather. He was a great businessman. So, like, and I truly tell my mom all the time, this is where I get my entrepreneurship from. Like, my granddaddy, how many acres of land did he own at one time, Mom?
120 acres.
120 acres, you guys.
Yeah, cattle, hogs, chicken. He's sell eggs. My mother used to sell eggs. A large garden. He had a lot of cows that he would take to the auction those off. I used to go with him to do that. And usually when we're sitting at the auction, he always tell me, don't raise your hand, don't move, don't you do anything, just sit still. Because in emotion, they would think that you want to buy that. So, and my brother, he would be the one working in the fields with my dad. He was like 14, so he know everything there is about trees. And then we had a store that used to repair all of the big tires and stuff.
I'm going to show him that store one day.
We learned how to repair those tires and stuff. My sister Mary and I. So,
as I say, Mom loves to talk about about the history, which I love and I appreciate fully. So, and one day we're going to take you guys to my granddaddy's location. I'm sorry, Mom's trying to get to PT, you guys. But I'm going to definitely stop by there so you guys can see it and just talk about the history of it, because he was like the first black man in the 60s, Mom, you would say?
In the 60s.
Yeah,
yes.
the late 60s, here in Central Arkansas, to own 120 acres, to own his own gas station. He was the first black business owner at that time, which is not easy to do. So, I definitely, still want to continue his, legacy. I guess that's why I wore my little legend shirt, you guys. Shout out to Nipsey, the TMC family. Got my little Nips shirt on. But yeah, I definitely wanted to just pay homage to that, like Nip say, let the marathon continue. So,
I just wanted to say something to make sure no one misunderstood me. When I said that Ricketts, I did not say that they shut him out. Is that was what was coming up. Yeah. What was coming up was the big bed trucks.
Right.
And my dad just stayed with the short beds.
I would say it's
not made a living doing that.
A great living. And without competition, you guys, you would never know how to get better. I'm a true believer in that. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Video went a little bit longer than I anticipated. I'm gonna hope Jaden figure out what the heck is wrong with his throat, because this all day is gonna drive me crazy. And we will talk to you guys soon. Alright, y'all, I'm sorry, just be a lot with these kids and trying to maneuver everything, but I wanted to get back on, let you guys know we're on our way to Kayla's softball game finally. I told you guys earlier that I was going to make sure I, add on snippets of her softball game so you guys can be a part of it with her. She's very excited. So we're about, we got a little 19-mile drive to the location. Out here in the country, everything is very spread out. But she will see you guys, tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. What's your favorite part in the video? And make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. It's called KK's the Best Beauty Queen / Hello. And
I'll put it in the description box. That was a long name.
Yeah. And I'm still working on my name, but I'm still working on my intro at the same time. So I'm gonna edit my videos, and then make sure y'all go to my videos and y'all like and subscribe and comment what's your favorite part. Cause I'm gonna be doing vlogs, routines, night routines, morning routines, all that stuff about me. So yeah.
I'll put it in the description box. But yes, you guys, till the next time, we will see you beautiful people tomorrow.
Bye. Can I close the video?
Yes, close out the video, Kayla.